Liberia's President George Weah has called on his challenger in the presidential race, Joseph Boakai, to congratulate him on his victory.
Liberia is a country which is found in the western part of Africa. It's among the two countries which were never colonized. Last week on 10th of October 2023, it held its national elections and Boakai won by 1% over Weah. It's the narrowest win ever in their history. Surprisingly, George Weah accepted the defeat and congratulated Boakai for the win.
I respect the will of the people as announced by the National Election Commission.
It doesn't happen every day in Africa. You know, all democratic countries, people don't accept lose easily. Meaning that this is an advancement of political achievement in African countries. It's a country which has experienced coups for so many times. What captured my attention most is a president who is in power being defeated by only 20,000 votes and accepting the defeat and transferring the power peacefully. Is that not incredible? Because even democratically advanced countries like the United States, which has been having elections since the year 1788 up to now, they still have issues in trusting the electoral body and transferring power smoothly. You can take a good example of Donald Trump. He said the election was rigged.
If you count the legal votes, I easily win. If you count the illegal votes, they can try to steal the election from us.
An electoral body which has been there for the past 235 years is still not trusted by people.
We were winning in all the key locations by a lot, actually. And then our numbers started miraculously getting whittled away in secret.
How do you expect a country like Guinea, which just had its first election in the year 2010? It's hard, but all world leaders should emulate the example of George Weah of accepting when you have been defeated. Either way, whether it was transparent or opaque, just accept. Don't take people to demonstrate in the road just for you to get your justice. It's very okay to seek for justice, but not by using people. Just go to court and seek for it peacefully. For the voters, they did their job. They voted for you. Safeguarding those votes and making them accountable, it's up to your responsibility. If you were stolen, then that one is up to you. Sometimes people lose their lives in riots, political demonstrations. People's trust to the state lowers and businesses get affected and the country goes backward. In Kenya, a leader accepting a defeat and congratulating the winner, it's a miracle. Somebody has to challenge the elected leader for almost the next 4 years. We do an election, we discuss about the election for almost 4 years, then we do another election and the cycle continues. We are just rotating around politics and nothing is being delivered to the citizens who did the elections. Sometimes challenging a leader who has been elected is a sign that you are democratically advancing. But if it's affecting the delivery of the leader who has been elected, then it's not worth it. You better surrender and accept so that citizens can be helped. Because our life is not all about democracy. We need more than that. I don't think democracy and politics is a really big deal for the economical development of a country, because there are countries which are not democratic but they are really doing very well. Example is China, Kuwait, United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Brunei. They are doing really amazing economically, yet there are no elections in there. Yet there are countries which are democratic, yet its citizens are suffering. Example in Somalia, South Sudan, Guinea, Burundi, and even India. You know, in India, almost 80 million people live below the poverty line, but it's a democratic country. So democracy is not all about life, because making people to choose whom they want is not an answer to all of their problems. You know why? This is the reason.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.
Exactly. people are retarded. People don't know how to vote. People vote emotionally, ethnically, tribalically, regionally, the political party in which the aspirant is coming from. At times people even vote to punish somebody whom they don't want. In the end result, they are the one who are going to suffer from that decision, because you chose somebody based on the promises they gave you, based on how good they were talking, their fluency and such a thing, which are very stupid at times. They don't go hand in hand with the potential of that person. That's why in most cases democracy fails. Take this example. 67 people are in a plane and they are being told to choose between two pilots, this one and this one. For the first one, he says, if you choose me to be your pilot, I will fly the plane in regards with the standards and the regulations of the government and the aviation. I am qualified and I have experience on doing this. And this other one says, if you choose me to be your pilot, I will offer you free meals in the aeroplane. I will put all of you in your first class. You will pay half the cost of your tickets, and I will provide full entertainment in the plane. You know what? This is going to win who is incompetent and qualified just because he spoke things which people wanted to hear. And that's how democracy fails. It's not always what people want is good for them. People are stupid, people are dumb, people make bad decisions every damn day. Our planet is just filled with a lot of idiots. Actually, the ratio of stupid people to intelligent people is 4-1. Out of 5 people you meet, 4 are idiots and only 1 person is reasoning logically. If you are not in a position to identify these 4 people, then you are among the 4 people definitely. That's why you find in your closet there are clothes you bought with your own money, but you have never worn them and you will definitely never wear them, based on the reason that they are bad, they are not good for you, you don't like them. Yet buying them was your decision, and by the time you were buying them you thought like they would be good in your life, they would be helpful to you, but they never did. Many things we do really think that if we acquire them, our life is going to be better, but it doesn't work that way, because it's not always what you want is what you need. And for democracy, people go with what they want, and that's not always what they needed. I am not advocating for dictatorship. There are many other options to look for leaders, but let's not be consumed by democracy, because it's making many people to be lagging off behind.